Hello everyone, welcome to Move Well, Live Well. We get a number of people coming in here with issues regarding their bench press. And what we're seeing with these folks as they're doing their bench press, so I'm going to use this PVC pipe as a demonstration here. So the bench press is a fantastic upper body, really total body exercise that emphasizes the upper body. But what we're finding with these folks is they're coming down into the eccentric phase of the bench press. So this is the concentric, so contraction. This is eccentric, right? As the muscles lengthen under load. This is the eccentric portion right here. This is the concentric portion of the bench press. So as they're coming down here, they're getting a little bit of shoulder pinchy, shoulder tightness in through here. And sometimes they can't even get to depth. They can't quite get to their chest because they're missing range of motion in their shoulder, and it feels tight and uncomfortable getting into this position here as they descend in the eccentric portion of the bench press. And so right here, they can't quite get that last few inches of depth for the bar to reach their chest. So they're missing this range of motion in here. So how do we fix that? Well, what we're also finding with these folks is they're missing internal rotation of the shoulder. See, this is external rotation of the shoulder, external, internal rotation of the shoulder. See that? Internal, external. And we find when they try to internally rotate, they can't quite get to where they need to go, and now they're having problems getting into this position, that eccentric portion, that last few inches to where that bar is touching their chest. Okay, so how do we fix internal rotation of the shoulder? Well, behind me here, I went ahead and rigged the squat rack here, the power rack. And you can kind of see this is a red pull-up assist band. I've kind of made it shorter so that way you guys fit in the screen, but you could just loop your your pull-up assist band here. You can use a TheraBand, whatever that's going to give you a little bit of a tension through here. This is just a red pull-up assist band. So what you do is you take your hand through here just like that. You know, if you see that there, huh? So it's looped around my wrist just like that. I'm going to take my hand and I have my fingers that now, you see that? So now I don't even have to grip it, and my fingers are just kind of just nice and loose in through here. And then I take it through internal rotation. So here's my shoulder now. I'm going to take it behind me, internal rotation here like this. Here's the kind of a back view, right? Okay, so here's the back view here, and internal rotation. And again, you do this to your comfort level. Do this to your tolerance. If this is already too much, and if all you can get back here is just like here, then just work in this. But if you can get and then the more you do it, the more you're going to increase that range. You're going to be able to get your arm behind you. If you can only kind of bring it down to your side, then that's fine too, just down in here. And you work the internal rotation this way. So start here just like this if you can. I usually like to start like this to warm up my shoulder, and then I move in the opposite direction. So this way, I'm moving that way. See that? So I get a nice stretch here in my shoulder. See that? And I can even do a contract relax where I pull a little bit and then relax. Pull a little bit and relax to get that internal rotation of my shoulder. There. I can also take it behind me like this and slowly move away. See, now I'm internal rotation right there. See that? And I can move away from the band. See that? So I'm walking forward here, getting distance between my hand and my back. See that? And again, I can contract, relax in here. Contract, relax, contract, relax. And I can get more distance this way. Yeah? This is what it would look like kind of from the front. You see that? That's what it looks like from the front. Again, it looks from the back. See that? And you can see the distance as I move away from the band. See that? And you can do any combination between. I can move in this angle over here. See, move this way. And I can get some more internal rotation that way. I can go a little bit over here. So search around, find those tight areas where you're going to have tightness in the internal rotation, that front part of the shoulder where you get impingement, if you will, in that shoulder. Be very, very careful when you do this, especially if you have impingement syndrome. If you have impingement syndrome, make sure that you start off easy, because sometimes impingement syndrome, those folks, internal rotation will light that up. And so you want to make sure that your shoulder, again, to your tolerance. If you can only go so far, start there. Start with easy range at first. So if you can only start, for instance, if you can only start way down here, because some people can only start way down here, and that's already giving them a problem, just start there and then work your way up to get that internal rotation. And that feels already a lot better. And now I feel like I have a little bit more give in that shoulder, a little bit more freedom. So when I go and I do my bench press, it's just that much easier to get. See right here, now I can get here a lot easier because I've increased that internal range of motion of my shoulder. So, great tool. Pull-up assist band, you can use a TheraBand, is fine too. Even if you just have like rope, that's fine too. You won't have that, with the rope, you won't have that springiness that you can do with the contract, relax, but it works just as well. You can still do contract, relax, you just won't have that springiness rebound with the rope. Or you can use a belt, that's fine too. So around here, just like that, you go into internal rotation, arm behind your back like this. And like I said, if you start off with your arm behind your back and you can't quite get back there yet, do the best you can and then slowly work your way up to where you're able to move that arm away from your body. And you can move your body this way to get that increase in an internal rotation. You can even move this up a little bit. So let's move this up a little bit. And now you're at an angle with your arm up a little bit. See, now your hand is up here. And now you can get a little bit more internal rotation that way. See that? Again, be very, very careful because let's face it, we don't usually work internal rotation a whole lot. We sit internal rotation like this, but we don't work that internal rotation, and you can really hurt yourself doing this kind of mobilization. So be very, very careful. Do this to your tolerance and work those ranges. And then when you go to bench press, it just feels that much easier to get to depth in the eccentric portion of your bench press. So if you have any questions with this video, obviously, drop them off in the comment section below. We thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and share with others so that way they can continue to move well and live well. And when you hit subscribe, if you're new here, when you hit subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notifications button. That way you don't miss any subsequent videos coming here in the near future. Also, like I said, give us a like. It lets us know you care. Anyway, we thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.